So if you're trying to figure out where to stay at Old Faithful, if you're looking at this and there's only a week or two until your trip, you're not staying at any of these places. But if it's like a year out or 2 years out and you're thinking about it, then you can choose from any of these great places to stay around here. I'm standing right in front of Old Faithful now. Behind me here, you got the Old Faithful Lodge. Over on the other side, you got the Old Faithful Inn. And then the inn has some annexes, some pieces that were built later on. My recommendation is stay in the log cabin part, the original part of the Old Faithful Inn. It's amazing, beautiful building. And all the other accommodations seem a little more kind of put together, scabbed together a little bit, and not as well taken care of. That one is definitely the feature. So the Old Faithful Inn, I recommend staying there, but you got to book early. And a couple things to note: the bathrooms are not in the rooms. It's common bathrooms down the hall from you, maybe 10 rooms away. The buffet down there is amazing, prime rib and a whole bunch of other stuff down in the bottom. There are a great viewing areas at the Old Faithful Inn. Front porch of the Old Faithful Inn, you can see Old Faithful go off just about every hour. And then lots of other great accommodations there. They have some great seating areas, places to play games and things like that. Coffee shop, restaurant, souvenir shop, all that kind of stuff. So the Old Faithful Inn is the one that I would stay at if you're coming here to Old Faithful. So I'm standing here waiting on Old Faithful to go off. It goes off about every hour or so. And down behind it, there are a whole bunch of other geothermal features. Back behind me here is Old Faithful. And you probably have seen that before, some of these pictures or videos. But what you might not have realized is it's only one of tons of these geysers and different pools that's out here. If you just look at all the smoke from all the different ones this morning. If you look at all the smoke from all the different ones this morning as the sun is coming up, there are a ton of them out here. And as you're walking around out here, one of them will just blow up and start erupting. You got some smaller ones, and then you got some really big ones too. In addition to Old Faithful, we were over at the Castle Geyser last night, and it'll put water maybe 100, 150 feet up in the air. Then you got these ones that are just vents. And there's other ones that will bubble. When you walk through the steam, it's warm and stinks. This is bear country and bison country, actually. We haven't seen any bear yet. We've seen lots of bison, and the bison don't seem to mind just walking right out around these thermal features. It's kind of like walking around in Land Before Time is what it reminds me of. The great part about staying here is during the day, right now it's June, and during the day this boardwalk will be absolutely packed with people. But if you come out here, I'm here at 6:30 in the morning, or if you come here at 9 o'clock at night, you can see Old Faithful with just you, and I think there's 6 other people sitting out here, so you get a little bit different experience than the madhouse of midday. So we're staying here, and then during the day we go out and do other stuff. Grand Prismatic is right near here. A lot of great hikes and things to see, and then morning and night come out and see Old Faithful when it's just you and a few people, and it's a lot more calm and laid back. Also, the government doesn't really know what the prices should be, so it's $250 a night instead of the $1,000 a night they could probably charge for it. Like Disney. It is actually the one that Old Wilderness Lodge at Disney is made to look like. You'll notice a lot of the features inside are very similar because they copied a lot of the features from Old Faithful Inn to put into Wilderness Lodge there at Disney. So if you're coming to Old Faithful, like I said, stay at the Old Faithful Inn, book early, go to the buffet, and enjoy Old Faithful early morning, late at night, and you will love it here.
Whoa! Whoa.